Hello, my Aquariuses, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And yes, I am Debbie. We're reading for February 17th, 18th, and 19th. And for the last time this year, happy birthday to you. We're coming to the end of your season. Now, I have posted, where the planets are. I've done my overview reading in the Have Faith Even When You Don't Feel Like It, something like that. So please take a look at that. I really feel that this is a time as we're getting closer and closer to Pluto coming into your energies for those 3 months. I really feel this is a time of your thoughts. I mean, this is like very revolutionary thoughts. You're going to make some changes, and it's going to be bigger than you might even think. Anyway, go to the first reading, and that's where I talk to you about the cards I'm using. And I also mention that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest. So let's see what's going on for my Aquariuses. Yeah, I feel like you're, like you might want to unplug your phone a little bit just because it's just really charging up. I feel like your battery is charging, and you may want to be a little bit careful this weekend about the electronics just because there's so much. I feel like there's a very strong buildup happening in your electrical systems. So I don't know if that's physical or if that's just because, we have a lot of things that go through. I don't know. But let's see what we've got going on for my Aquariuses. It may be a good time for you to get back to nature and I just feel like you need to dissipate some of the energies. The energies are so strong. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Holy Spirit, higher power, what would you like to say to our Aquariuses? Or Aquarians. Here we go. Remember, reversed cards have a strong energy. Let's see what we have for you. Okay, first card is 3 of air. So we have that 3 energy, 3 number. Creation. It's also celebration. It's also the power of 3. Air energy is your energy. It is also our Gemini and it's Libra energy. Remember, Gemini has the, has Mars in it, so there is a very strong push with that energy. You have still Saturn. Saturn is a very constricting. It's kind of like it's sometimes you feel like you're this sponge that's just been squeezed out, but it's also for you to take a breath. It's also so that when that sponge is released, you can take a breath and recoup and regroup. Now, this is the 3 of Swords, but this is something about, yes, this card acknowledges the pain that you've gone through, the suffering, the over, just the path you have traveled on. But it also tells you there's a sense of freedom. There's a sense of belief. There's a sense of faith. Release, release, release. I'm using the words more release as opposed to lose, because if you lose something, you can always find it back. So I'm saying let's release it more. And this is part of that release, relinquish, and request, of course, but release, let it go, let it go. Okay? So great sadness, take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself or others. Now, I don't look at this as happening, like that the great sadness is happening at this time. I'm looking at this as it has already happened. It's now time to regroup and to recharge even. That electrical, I do feel like you're amping up a lot, and you might need to have that release. I'm just kind of like, like sometimes the energies just get too strong, and again, there's this release. So let go, move on. Anyway, let's see. Next card, the Knight of Air. So Knight. The Knights have dual energy. They're court cards. So the underlying energy to the Knight is our fire. It is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. The Knight, though, is very directional. Fire energy is very, it's passionate. It's like, yeah, let's get this done. Let's do this. But the Knight is not necessarily indiscriminate. The Knight is not necessarily just reckless or just going after just to go after. The Knight is not making changes just for the sake of change. However, we bring in air energy, and the air energy kind of lights the fire up. kind of lights the, it just kind of energizes it even more. So there's a lot of energy that needs to be, like I said, I feel like you need to dissipate it a little bit. You need to kind of ground it a little bit, because the Knight of Air wants things bigger. The Knight of Air can be a little bit impulsive. I know that it says it's very decisive, and it is. It's just also, it can be very impulsive too. Okay, sorry about that. I had to cough on this. So the Knight of Air is very fast acting also. So there is, in order for you to make this change, to make this move, you do need to let go of something that's holding you back. But at the same time, you really need to think about where you're going, especially with this Knight of Air. So intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So it's interesting with that. So you really need to take a moment. You need to take a moment, even though everything is pushing you to just make the move. Take a moment and think things through a little bit better. Next card is the Six of Fire. Well, I love this. 6 is the number of man, so it's the energies that you have put into a situation. It's like the culmination of a lot of your work, okay? Fire, again, is our Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Remember, Jupiter and now Venus is in Aries. So there is this, there is this sense of accomplishment. There is this sense of, getting to where you need to be. Now, again, the only thing I'm saying, you've got to let go of something. You've got to kind of put that past behind you. We're not saying to forget it. We're just saying to learn from it, move forward. And the Knight of Air, the energies are really pushing you forward. I still say take a moment. If you have to make a decision right this moment and you're not ready, then say the decision to me, it would be, well, no, but take at least 5 minutes, okay? But whatever's going on for you, it does work out quite well, and it is through your own, I shouldn't say just your own energy. It's not through just your own energy, but it is through the efforts you have put forward, okay? So something about, but again too, in order to get to here, you have to do this. You have to let go in order to get to here. And once you let go, that Knight of Air just takes things and runs. Take a moment though. Think things through carefully. Anyway, victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. And I love this. He rides, people are heralding him. People are saying, great job. There is masculine energy with the Knight and the Six of Fire. So it is that part of us that really, it's kind of that competitive part of us also. Again, I know I'm going to say this, the Knight of Air kind of gives me this, like, look before you leap energy, okay? Just take a moment. Just take one moment. Not to say you're not supposed to do it. Just take one moment and really consider. Okay, let's see. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. I do love these cards. The difference is that they do not have tens or court cards. So that's why they're tarot and oracle cards. So let's see. Higher power, what would you like to say to our Aquarians? Here we go. We have a 7. We have a 7. This would be our 7 of Earth energy. So we have a 3, 6, 7, 7, 6, 3. This is Earth. This is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Money, job, career. There's a lot of rebuilding with that Pluto in Aquarius. In Capricorn. There's been a lot of tear down, and now it's time for you to rebuild. However, we get the patience and planning. The 7 of Earth says that you've done everything you're supposed to do. Just wait a little bit more. I want to really, again, go back to this and this. There's just have a little more patience. Doesn't mean that it won't be resolved this week, this weekend, because in fact it looks like it could be. Just take just a moment to think things through. Okay? So here we go. Angels of Abundance. What else do we have for our Aquariuses? What do we have for our Aquarians? Here we are. 763, 367. Okay. Moonlighting. We've seen this one before, and this is actually very sage advice. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. And again, I kind of feel like that's where this Knight of Air is about. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Okay. Good, good, good. Again, I'm not sure if you're taking on a second career, if that's it, or you're taking on your dream job. I just feel like it just says, just wait just a moment, just a moment. Okay, think things through a little bit more. Here we go. Don't let the excitement, don't let the excitement carry you through. Not to say I love you to be excited. Yes, I do. Anyway, let's see. Crystal or energy? Okay, we got a whole bunch. We got 4. Let's see what we've got here. Citrine, wealth, enhanced career prospects, self-esteem, manifestation. Reversed. Smoky quartz, dispels negative energy, home protection, earth connection, achieving career success. Our pyrite, good change of fortune, success, renewed focus, leadership. And our last one here, malachite. Malachite is really great. Pain relief, transformation, vision, powerful protection. So interesting stuff. I think, let things go, think things through. There is wonderful energies coming. You've been doing have patience. You've been doing the planning. Things are working. And then the moonlighting card, we can have that underneath there. So it looks like it's an interesting weekend for you, my Aquariuses, or let's say the energies are interesting for you. I would, again, just take that moment. Just take one moment to just really rethink. And then, the 6 of fire, victory. Okay, so my Aquarians, please take that time to do the like, share, subscribe, and clicking on the bell for notifications. As always, though, my Aquariuses, always know that you are loved, stay shining, and be blessed. Bye-bye.